Hey guys, welcome back. This is Dart. I believe we are in episode 9. As you can see, it is 20.300 hours. So we are a couple minutes away from the first 7-day horde. Or I guess the 7-day horde, I should say. I literally just fell off this. This is awesome. That's my blood down there. Then I had to run through all those, so that was pretty cool. We're going to do some skill point looking at here. I got 51 skills, okay. And I get these skills when you guys don't see it. I'm making wood log spikes. I upgraded all the frames that were downstairs. I just made some more arrows. So, I'm getting the points by just doing things. Miscellaneous crafting. I stayed in the forge the whole time. I made all the bars I made. I made like 75 iron bars. So I was in the forge for that. I just made some gunpowder while I was waiting around. So just things you can be doing to increase your skill over time. So let's see here. Okay, athletics. I can't do that yet. Run, force, run. We're actually going to be doing some running soon. We're going to be going places. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one perk of this. Wait on that. Don't need anything in here. Miner 69er, we need 40 in tools. We are at 37, so 3 more levels in tools. We can grab that. I can grab concrete and workbench right now if I want to. But I can't make a cement mixer right now because I don't have the stuff I need, so there's really no point in getting into that. So let's see here. I will take another run, forest, run, and then I will, I don't know, scavenging's almost at the next level, so maybe at the next level I'll go ahead and put some points into that. Now, yeah, hey, could I put 3 points in here? Sure, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, we're so close. Got about a minute here to go for our first horde night together. Now, with this base setup, with the spikes I have, whatever, I think I have enough of a defense down there to where I could probably survive. Maybe, if I were to stay inside the house. I did make some more bolts, so now we have 257 bolts for the crossbow. I upgraded all these twice back here. That's why I stepped on the metal, because I'm kind of nervous about the back here. This has been upgraded 2 times. It seems to be when I upgrade something 2 times, that's when it falls off the wall. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but we will look into that at a later date. So I just want to see if I can shoot through those. Looks like I did shoot through it. Okay, here we go. I'm kind of hoping they spawn on this side because I feel safer on like this platform here on this balcony than the other areas of the base. So I'm kind of hoping this is where they come from, to be honest with you. But we will find out. That's for sure. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. We will, nighttime will take 15 minutes of the episode pretty much, and then we'll go into the daytime, and you guys can, watch the cleanup crew and see what to do as far as the second, after you're done with the horde, I guess. I'm assuming that whatever section they come from, they will do a pretty good job of destroying most of the smaller spikes, and maybe some of my wood log ones too. Alright, so here we go. There's a scream. It's officially 2200 hours. Should be a blood moon somewhere. Don't see anyone yet. Oh. Let's see where they are. Here we go. Oh, they are getting onto that section there. This is probably worst case scenario. I really didn't think they would come from this side. But as long as I stand here, they'll come back down to this section and keep coming to this corner over here, hopefully. And yes, they do stand in each other's bodies. You gotta watch out for that stuff. They're almost destroyed. Oh my god, it fell off. Jesus Christ. A lot of the spikes are gone already, so that's not good. It's the big ones here. These big guys are the ones that are they're a pain to kill, so. Got the spider zombie right there. There's a dog. The crawlers are fun because they actually they just crawl, you know, like they normally would, so they take a long time to get here. There's a crawler somewhere? Pretty skinny. Alright, he's down there. So this is the Horde Night. You can only have, I think, 50 zombies on the screen at a time, maybe, something like that. So. Yeah, definitely make an effort to get some more iron, that's for sure, because I definitely am going to need 2 rows of wood log spikes that are upgraded. I guess we should move over here. I believe if I move further away, they will come this way. Yeah, so I can just kind of lure them to the where there's more spikes at. Okay, I think that's it. That is the end of the Horde Night right there. Well, they destroyed this entire corner. they actually did way more damage than I had anticipated that they were going to do. That's for sure. I will tell you that much right now. So, and I did not think they'd be able to get on top of this platform right here. So in the future, I'm probably going to actually disassemble this entire thing right here, and you know, use more, like I said, I need more wood log spikes, for sure, obviously, and then more iron, because that's the big kicker, is that we need iron to upgrade those spikes. Should be a blood moon out, but maybe because of the clouds we can't see it, maybe, or something. Oh, there's hornets. Hornets are in the game. They are a nuisance for sure. They only come to your base on Horde nights. You will find them in the oh, there's the blood moon. Jesus. You'll find them in the hub city. They're kind of weird. They don't really attack the way they're supposed to. At least I don't think they do. They always seem to like really never engage you. Oh wait. Oh, there he is. Right there. Where'd he go? Now, if the hornet dies by me, I wouldn't mind going on getting that, because he actually will give me honey. That sound you hear is just the bodies breaking down and turning into that second stage of them basically just disappearing. So, oh, missed. Definitely a pain. Definitely a pain. Well, let me know what you guys think about this, the Horde Night here. I mean, was it cool? Was it what you expected? Was it uneventful? I don't know. That was, like I said, that was actually, in my opinion, you know, part of me was kind of like, this could get bad. I didn't think they were going to get on top of that, that structure down there. I almost feel like any area of the base would have been better to attack than that area. I would have felt safer with. I don't know if they did any actual damage to the walls. I don't think they did. Yeah, gonna have to do some upgrading. So we spent, you know, I spent about a day and a half or 2 full days upgrading the base for this night. Thankfully, for the next section, depending on what I want to do, I shouldn't have to spend that much time. Maybe. I just want to make the wood, you know, I have woodlog spikes actually still. I still have 27 of them. I probably need another, you know, 50 or so at least. It would be nice if I could figure out this lip situation and figure out why it's not working the way it's supposed to. Overall, I think that went pretty well. Like I said, I felt like we were well prepared for it, and we were. I mean, we survived. It's not like anything bad happened. Yeah, I would like to go down there and loot those bodies, but I just don't want to take the chance, you know. You just never know what's going to happen. It is nighttime still. I don't really want to get attacked by zombies at nighttime. What the hell? Yeah, they all despawned. That's why I come down here to loot them, and now they're all gone. It's actually kind of funny. I got my mining helmet on in case you're wondering why it's so light. Okay. 1:36. A couple more minutes. It'll be morning, and we will, I guess, replace the woodlog spikes that were damaged, and maybe, you know, I think actually right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to forget about those for right now. Let's go ahead and talk about a mine, okay? You know, I talked about that before, making one, whatever. We'll need maybe a couple more wood frames. Frame. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And we'll need some ladders. And yeah, okay. So let's go downstairs. You can pretty much put it anywhere you want. I'm going to keep in mind the fact that I'm at -5 height, okay? That's my only concern, really, is what level I am at the base right now. And I'm going to start in the middle here. And then, so when you're making a mine, you're basically just going to go ahead and dig down. This game is not like Minecraft where you're going to fall into a magical pit. And I dig mine two across. You're not going to fall into a lake underground or lava. So you can literally dig straight down and not have any repercussions for your actions. So if you're in the desert, you're going to find only sand, and I think it goes all the way down to just sand, literally. So now, mind you, when I started, I said I was at -5. I'm going to go down like 20 levels. Yeah, I'm going to go down like 20 levels. So what would that be? -5. So -25. So because we're in a forest, it'll start with dirt and then get the stone. So now we're at the stone, and we'll just have to dig down. And then the frames will get you back up, and then the ladder will make it so that you can obviously get all the way back up. And this is going to help our mining out. It's going to hopefully produce iron at some point in time. Mind you, like I said, you get 2 iron for every block, every big block you break right here. But we're hoping to find a nice deposit, maybe, of real iron somewhere. Some people will build off their base in a direction, like 20 or 30 blocks, and that's where they'll put their forges at. And then that way, it'll attract less heat to their actual location. And then, since zombies can't dig down, the zombies will go. They'll kind of just linger around the surface above wherever your forges are. So that's also an option that people use if you didn't want to mess around with screamers. I think they're kind of part of the game, so I kind of let them stick around. But I've also never really played too much. I've only got to like day 15 by myself. So if we're going to play more than that, I might consider. And plus, I'm playing with shorter hours to kind of get more content in. If we're going to keep doing that, I might consider having an off-site area for my forges and stuff. Alright, so we'll go down 3 more here. Mining's 39, just went up a level, that's kind of cool. So we're going to definitely take Miner 69er here when our level reaches... yeah, so I'm keeping it 2 and 2. You'll see why in a minute here, once I decide to... okay, so here we are. Okay, 2 and 2. And then you can kind of like just pick a cardinal direction, I believe, whatever way you feel like you're going to be digging in. I'm going to go ahead and dig this way, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. Yeah, I didn't mean to dig down, actually. I'm going to go ahead and fill that voxel back up. I was trying to dig straight across. So, this is going to be an issue, huh? This game's so hard to figure out sometimes when it comes to this stupid stuff, honestly. It's so weird. So, I should be back far enough to hopefully I'll put these ladders down. We'll see here in a second. Yep, okay. So this is basically all you're doing now is you're just, you know, you're going to do frame, 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 ladder, ladder, and then, oh, did I miss something? Frame, frame, frame. Oh, that's right here. Ladder, ladder. Frame, frame, frame. Ladder, ladder. Frame, frame, frame. And now we're back up. So, you could put a hatch in there. I don't know. You're in the house. I mean, whatever. So, we'll go back down. And so this is the beginning of your mine. And like I said, mining is really just about luck. What's going on here? Oh, I see. Okay. I'm like, what did I do wrong here? That is weird how that happens. Okay, that's gone now. So now we are in the mine. Okay. The boxes are so weird. So I think I'm digging the middle. I really can't. It looks like I went up 3 high instead of just 2 high like I wanted to. Yeah, so let's see here. We're still even, right? Yeah, okay. So looks like I'm just making my tunnel 3. Normally I just do 2, but I mean 3's fine. I mean, whatever. So basically I'm just working on the very top one here, okay? Boom. And then there's one down, one in the middle here. And then there's one at the bottom. Looks like it wasn't done right the first time. You're standing in the right spot. It'll look like it's, I don't know. It's just weird. You'll figure it out. You'll get the gist of it once you start doing it. You know what? I think we can take Miner 69er now because I think we got to level 40 in that, right? Yeah. So we'll pick that up. Boom. Okay. Mining tools is looking good. Concrete mixing. Yeah, I don't know. Now, once you start mining, which is what we're doing right now, obviously, once you start mining, this is where you start getting your points at, honestly. For, that's weird. That's where you start getting your points at, leveling. I mean, mining, in my opinion, is the easiest way to level. You'll notice it's only 4 swings now to break 1 block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So that's pretty impressive, too. And, so what are we looking for down here? Okay, let's try that. So we're looking for a change in the rock. The stone. Now, let's say you didn't have, if you did not have the mining helmet, I don't know why this didn't all go dark, but if you didn't have the mining helmet, it would be dark down here, by the way. Dark, dark, dark. So what I would do then is just come down here and just throw a torch in the wall, dig like 10 feet, throw a torch in the wall, just like you would in Minecraft. If you played it, if you haven't, then that's what you do. You know, you just basically put a torch every 5 or 6 blocks, basically, so you can see what you're doing. Yeah, mining tools just went up. Remember, we said I said it was 37. I could have put 3 points in it before the Horde Night. Just coming down here making the mine, we're already at 41 now. So, and it's getting to the point now where basically every 4 levels in mining gives me 1 level in, you know, an actual real level, a whole level. And like I said, this is about luck. I'm just showing you what it's like. I don't expect you to, you know, I'm not going to do this for 2 episodes or something like that, but I'm just showing you that basically if you don't happen to find one above ground, this is your alternative. And this is safe, you know. Like I said, you could throw a hatch up there. If a zombie were to get in your house and there wasn't a hatch up there, then they could potentially just fall right into the mine, you know, with you, obviously. So you want to just make sure that doesn't happen. Now, I don't know what the best thing is to do. I don't know if you should just go in one direction forever until you run into what you want. I don't know if you should maybe just dig 30 blocks and then call it a day, and then dig 30 in a different direction, and maybe you just will get lucky in that other direction. I'm not sure exactly what the best thing is. I just know that from my personal experience, I've had luck where I've ran right into a vein while I was digging my mine, period. I've ran into one, you know, within the first couple of hits making one of my tunnels. But then there's been times where I've made, I mean, there's been a couple of times where my mining tools have been at a decent level, maybe 2 hits per block, and they were down. And I wasn't able to find one for quite a while, so it's all relative to your own personal luck, I guess you could say. Some people say if you dig under a clay pit, there's a better chance of you finding a mineral reserve. So that is something to consider. Another thing to consider is what we're going to do about this game and where we're going to go. Now we have some options here. We have a road here. We don't know where that goes. We can go past this city and go and take this road here. And then there's also this road way up here. So we have some options. Unfortunately, nothing's close by. I kind of would like to go up here and see if maybe somewhere around this area there's another kind of city, because then at least it'd be closer to the hub city. Or maybe go in this direction and follow the water and see if there's something maybe over in this way. Because I mean, it'd be nice to kind of have a base that's between maybe the hub city and another city. I don't necessarily want to get further away from the hub city, because with us only playing for an hour, you know, you don't want to spend a half hour just getting to where you're going. You know, am I right? I mean, so anyways, so I guess, so like I said, under a clay pit, possibly better results. I have no idea. But either way, this is not a waste of time. Nothing is a waste of time. You are leveling up your mining. That's great. I mean, you know, and the stone, you'll need the stone. I mean, we're going to need all this stone. And we are still getting a little bit of iron. So you're going to need all the stone because you're going to need to make concrete. And when we get into that section of the game, you'll see that concrete is definitely an expensive, yeah, it's definitely an expensive thing to start getting into. The one game where me and the guys were playing together, we had 5 cement mixers going, okay, and I think we had like 7 forges, you know, so, yeah. Now, if you notice, we're down to 5, it's getting to 5 hits now per block to get it up there, and that's because the quality of the pickaxe is below 500, so it's the degradation of the pickaxe quality has slowed down the mining process. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do today probably. I'm going to go ahead and work on replacing the wood log spikes that were destroyed. I might not replace the other ones just because we have to make a decision. And I think the decision is going to be either I find a new place to be at altogether, or I'm going to have to fortify this one's defenses to last the 7-day horde again. So, so that's going to be a wrap for this episode. I think I kept it to just 30 minutes. Hopefully I did. I'm trying to get a little better at that. So, let's turn that flashlight off. It is morning now. Let's just take a real quick look out here. Yeah, so that's the damage. I've got quite a few spikes got to replace. Probably about maybe 15 or 20. And then maybe I'll replace one row of the other ones, and that'll just be our defense until the night comes. If I could get enough iron, and if I were able to fortify at least the back row against the wall, and get that to at least level 1 iron or level 2 iron, and then the front row maybe level 1 iron, that's something that would be awesome. We could work on that. But anyway, so this is an episode, guys, okay? And I'm going to work on that stuff, and hopefully we'll pick up from there, okay? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. This is Darth. Take it easy.